Hey, this is David B69 and welcome to Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode. And we got Nola against Anderson today. Anderson is like their worst pitcher. He's 9-15 with a 4.64 ERA. It's a big chance to get a second victory and at least get a split. Right now we're 2 games up on the Braves. We're only 3.5 games back of the Mets. And as it stands right now, we have a 4-game lead over the Brewers and the Padres as well for that to basically clinch the wild card. But that actually they're 4 games. We're actually 6 games ahead of both of those teams. So right now we're 6 games up on them. And we have how many games remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. We have 9 games remaining. So if we can sweep the rest of the way, I mean, it's pretty much clinching at least a wild card. So let's do it. Play today's game, Phillies against the Braves.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in for a big one, Chris. A game that features 2 teams doing everything they can to get in the postseason, and they could be set to face each other in October as well.
Yeah, that's right, Boo. Get used to this matchup. As it stands now, they're both in wild card position and both want that top wild card spot, which comes with the home field advantage everyone covets. All that aside, though, it's all about collecting W's at this point in the season, regardless of who you're playing.
All right, ready to go here. And on the mound today, Aaron Nola. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. The pitch. Misses off the plate. And that's how this game gets started.
7:05.
Kicks and deals. Just missed. And the pitch. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
2-2.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball there. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. First pitch just misses. Good eye right there. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next pitch, not close, up high.
3 balls, no strike.
There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. And that one handled to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 13,
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Braves. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Ian Anderson.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Hoping to lock up a home run title down the stretch. He leads the league right now. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Righty to the plate. And that one ripped into right. Schwarber out of the play. And there's one down. Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Got him looking. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Phillies down. Back here at the ballpark. Here is Matt Olson. Here comes the pitch.
The first baseman, Matt.
Ball 1, no strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Fletcher collects. And Olson is set down. Here's Austin Riley. Had an RBI yesterday. One of the 2 runs they scored in the game. Rips one to right. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The 0-1. There's a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
No score here in the second. Out to short, stop, handles. Slings it across. And that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Harper now. A beast all year long as he leads the league in RBIs here in our final month.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. The wind to kick the pitch. With the shift on, hits right into it. And he takes it himself for the out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
The left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Top of the zone for a called strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Next offering is fouled back. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
In the air, foul off first. Olsen makes the grab. 2 away. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-0. Righty delivers. And a strike on the outside edge. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Nola back to work. And takes low for ball 1. Towards first. Hoskins takes it to the bag. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Victor Robles. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. First offering misses the mark. The wind and the pitch. Slice to right. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And it gets by him. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Manny Pena. In there for strike 1. Top of the third, no score. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Albies at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Got him. And that is that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Ketel Marte.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work.
Ketel.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. They get the out on Marte. 1 up, 1 down. Here's David Fletcher.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And the righty deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the
Batting
field.
ninth.
Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Bryson.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Bryson Stott. He swings and fouls one off. Yoan. High fly ball out into left center field. Robles settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's two away.
Now batting.
Kyle Schwarber will hit next.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Fletcher off of first with two away. Next pitch is outside.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Sends it to first. Schwarber out of the play. Inning over. One left for Philadelphia, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Start of the fourth. And now here is Miguel Rojas.
The shortstop.
That's towards center. Marte gliding in towards the infield. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and fires. Out to short. Tosses across the first, and Acuna retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Olsen, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
And the 1-0. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. And the Braves go down quietly. Still no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the first baseman, Rhys
Leading up
Hoskins.
for the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Hoskins pushes it foul. The pitch. And it's 1-1. And he deals. Just off the outside part of the plate. Hoskins didn't like it, and there are two outs. And now it's Alec Bohm. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And the first offering is not close. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And now 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
3 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Bryce Harper to the plate. One of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. And that's ball 4.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Now batting.
And now it is JT Real Muto. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And fouled off. The pitch. And misses inside. Castellanos, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. In the air to left center. Acuna sizes this one up. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The center fielder.
And at first, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Left-hand batter waits. This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. And now it's 1-2. Stays alive. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch misses. And it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and he can't come up with it. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. One down, base is empty. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 0-2 now. Stays alive.
Well, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Line drive. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now this is in the air down the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Robles batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Tying run at the plate. Line drive to short and caught. Braves strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, David Fletcher.
The Phillies, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
The pitch. And ball 1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 5.
This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Robles makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And that one wrapped foul. Fletcher leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch way upstairs. Now one missed. Ripped, but it curls foul. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there are two down.
The first baseman, number 17.
Man at first. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 1-1.
No, that's too high.
This one popped up. Olsen under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. Phillies strand one, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Manny Pena. Here comes the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one hammered. That's back. And brings it in at the wall.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The wind of the pitch. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Left field. Castellanos right there to make the grab. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Miguel Rojas. Line drive, short hop to third, to first. Out number 3. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 0. Jacob Webb comes on now. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next one is off the plate, and the count even 1-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Charlie Morton getting ready to go. The 1-1. Fought off foul. Lifted in the air, right field. Duvall makes the catch. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Next pitch is popped up. Riley makes his way towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. That one missing inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The wind to kick the pitch. Out towards right center field. Duvall on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Acuna now.
Leading off for Atlanta, the center field.
And a pitch.
13, Ronald Acuna.
Inside, just missed.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Didn't go. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next pitch is popped up. Nola makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Olson.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Lined into right. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Riley in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Out front and foul to the left side. The tying run at the plate. And that's in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Got him looking. That's the second out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And he pumps it a strike. Olson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And the right-hander deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. One left for Atlanta, and they're down 2-0.
7th inning stretch.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
Next pitch is popped up.
Realmuto.
Olson makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Righty delivers. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. Line drive, speared at first. The throw, nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 22.
David Fletcher stands in for the Phillies.
David Fletcher.
And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Bounced out to short. Rojas with the throw to first. That's the third out. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The right-hander back to work. That one ripped. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
d'Arnaud gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Digging in, Manny Pena. And here it comes. Ball 1 there. Next offering is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one's in there, and the count is 2-2. Kicks and fires. And downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Harper drifts towards it. He's got it. There's 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
And the batter now, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a little roller right side. They get the force, and that is that. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
33, A.J. Minter.
Now, Bryson Stott.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Bryson.
The pitch. He was late there. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, anytime you launch one foul that has the distance, it's tough to reset for the rest of the at-bat. He's going to have to do it here. You know, that changeup didn't fool him by much, but it did its job and had him out front.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, Kyle Schwarber. Now at the plate.
Schwarber.
In there, and it's 0-1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Luke Jackson up and loosening in the pen. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and now 2 gone. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
The lefty, the 1-0. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Over to the pitcher, inning over. Phillies down in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
The pitch. Called strike right there. And he deals. Now 1-1. Ball to strike. In the air, right field. Harper racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder, number 13.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's in there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now the count is even.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets it to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Now batting. The first
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch not close.
1-0.
Left-hand batter waits. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Next offering is down low.
2-1.
The wind and the pitch. Strike to the outside corner. And now 2-2.
Well, what's amazing that he's just now about to throw his 100th pitch. I mean, that's something that he can be really proud of when this thing's over.
That one pushed foul. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
2-0 your final here in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
So that was a huge victory. Nola got the big victory. Harper hit home run number 56. Yes, 56. That means he's tied with Schwarber. So with 8 games remaining, we have a tie in the home run race. You gotta love to see it. So until next time, this is David B69, and I'm out. Have a great day, everybody.